What time is it? It's collab time with Kim's Happy Place, and we're going to be using this palette. I am not going to pronounce it. I'm just not. This is it. Please hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down and comment down below. That is my favorite part. Okay. If you hear noise, it's my kids. I'm sorry. Like, it's mom life. All right, you guys. We did not decide on any like particular colors. We're just going to use this palette. I've only used it once before and I loved it. There's so many beautiful colors to choose and I don't know what I want. So first I'm going to go into this. I'm going to go into this shade. I'm not going to pronounce any of the shade names in this palette. Like, I just don't want to butcher things. And I'm actually going to use this as like a setting shade. Just because, one, I want to see how well these layer, but also this palette is super pigmented. So I kind of want to set my primer just to help a little bit with blending. I very rarely set my primer, my eye primer, but with a pigmented look or a look that I want to be very like soft is when I do something like this. Yeah. Anyways, this is not my first collab with Kim's Happy Place. If you don't know who she is, you need to go check her out and go subscribe to her. She's awesome and fun, and she does a lot of different types of videos, and yeah, I really enjoy Kim's content. So yeah, and Kim as a person. So go follow her. All right. I mean, only if you want to, but I'm kind of telling you to all at the same time. I'm going to go into this shade right here. How have you guys been? I have been yeah, that's about the only way to describe things. Work has been just yeah. And Amy just got a new job, so there's gonna be a big transition with like hours and like all of that. Right now it's not a big deal, but once summer's over it's gonna suck, because she won't be around in the morning to help get the kids, you know, ready, which means I'll be getting off at 11 and then coming home and getting the kids ready for school bright and early, but I'll survive. Yeah, and she's really excited about the new job, so I'm happy for her. Yeah. Do you guys have this palette? I can't believe it went on sale the way that it did. It's such a beautiful palette and I'm so stoked to have it. I'm really trying really hard. Not really. I'm broke. Right now, I'm broke. But I really want the Gemini palettes. But I also really want the Blend Bunny palettes, you guys. I don't know which ones I want more. Do I want the Gemini palettes from Melt, like the two new ones, or do I want the Blend Bunny? And if I want the Blend Bunny, which Blend Bunny one do I want? Do I want the Surge or the Primal? I don't know. Sorry, you can hear my kids' TV going. Not TV. It's probably YouTube or something. But yeah, other than like, I haven't been doing a lot of talk throughs really because work has just been so crazy hard. Okay, here's a story for you. So Do you guys watch Teresa is Dead? She's like a super famous YouTuber. Not famous, but I mean, she's very large. I mean, compared to me, and you know, anyways, she says glitter bukkake all the time. And what shade am I gonna go to? I'm gonna go into this one. So she says glitter bukkake, right? Like when she gets glitter, fall out. And so one day I was like, I have a glitter bukkake all over my face. And he was like, well, geez, I know what you're into and watching. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm watching you too. And she's like, no, I don't think they have that on YouTube. I'm like, no, like glitter bukkake, like glitter all over my face. And she's like, yeah, like what are you watching? I'm like, fucking Teresa is Dead. That's what I'm watching. And so she educated me on what bukkake is. Woo! Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't freaking know that. I just know that bukkake. Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm ruining my makeup right now. Oh my god. Okay. I'm crying, you guys, because I'm so embarrassed. But like, bukkake is fun to say. So I didn't know, you know, I'm like going to an elementary school, talking to elementary teachers, be like, oh, do you like that palette, or you know, do you like this or that? And I'm like, yeah, but that gives me glitter bukkake, so I'm not a big fan of it. Nobody said a goddamn word to me. Not one person laughed or was like, looked at me funny. Nothing. So I have her to thank for that. And my, I guess, vanilla-ness. Oh gosh. Yep. What a story. Yep, that happened. Thanks, Teresa. She'll never watch this, but thank you anyways. Yeah. That's all I can say. But yeah, work has been freaking hell. Like, I just can't. And can I tell you that I get really tired of like cis men who like stare at me or look at me because like I'm doing hard work that is predominantly considered masculine. Like, I can't tell if they're looking at me like, I don't know, I just feel like they're not, the fact that I have, you know, tits clearly means that I shouldn't be in the field that I'm in, or shouldn't be as hardcore as I am. I don't know, but they've been looking at me and it makes me uncomfortable to be at work around them, because the construction crew isn't normally there. It's a different company, like 3 different companies actually. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go into this shade. So, and I can't get any of my work done right now because there's so many people running around my building. So I actually am now outside doing some hardcore landscaping, for low wages. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm doing stuff above my pay grade, and that happened all through COVID too. Like, I don't know, sometimes it gets annoying to be doing stuff that's like above my pay grade. Like, I should be being paid more, like, to do this. Although I did kind of volunteer to do this, because I'm just freaking tired of being inside with these like weird construction men that like stare at me. at one point, I've been cleaning up after them, right? Because they're in my building and I've got to get the school ready for teachers, but I can't even get the school ready for teachers because they're everywhere and they're making freaking messes. So I'm picking up after them, and at one point, one of the guys is like, I'm moving shit for them too, but one of the guys was like, are you, part of the school district, or are you part of the cleanup crew? No, I work for the school district and I'm cleaning up after you. I have like 30 bathrooms in my building that I have to clean, and so I give them one good cleaning, and then there are 4 bathrooms that are used for the summer, right? And there are signs on these doors that say, please do not use these bathrooms. And the will be even taped over the door. And the motherfuckers are going into those bathrooms. I like come around the corner and I see them coming out of the bathroom, and I'm just looking at them like, apparently this does not apply to you. Anyways, I'm not always so negative on my channel, and I'm not always cussing either, so this is a little bit adult themed. I'm sorry. Sorry, Kim. Sorry, Kim's followers. If you're new here, I'm not always so vulgar. Sometimes I'm vulgar, but not normally this bad. It's been a long time since I've done a get ready with me or talking, really. I did do a collab with makeup with PW, but I made it quick and short and didn't talk a whole lot. So you guys, okay, I think I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I went camping, you know, and I haven't updated you guys. It was really amazing. It was fun. Had a blast. But let me tell you something. We were we map quested, right, to get to the campground, and of course where we're going, you would lose service, and at some points you would lose service, but you would gain it back. But at the campground there was no service. Anyways, I was driving with my roommate, and we were in our car and she was in her car. You know, she had a couple of my kids and I had one of my kids, because they wanted to ride with her because she's much cooler than Mom. And so Google was like, go down this road. I'm like, okay, go down that road. And it's like, okay, now you're gonna turn right on this logging road. And I'm like, this is sus. Like, I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. There's no service, and now you're telling me to go down a logging road? Okay, maybe it's some sort of shortcut, right? I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna go with it. Then it's like, turn on this road, and I forgot what the word was that they used it for it, but it was like an unmarked, unregistered fucking road. There were no signs, and it was not paved. I'm gonna go back into that dark red. It was a like it was a gravel road. And now I'm starting to stress. I'm like, what is going on? And then it's like, turn left. And I look left, and it's literally a private property that's gated, that's like, do not enter, trespassers will be shot. And I'm like, what the fuck, right? And I've been on this road for like 30 minutes now. Well, the one road and then the turn. And so I'm like, no. So I just drive on, hoping that it's gonna reroute me, right? I'm gonna go into this one. So it does, it reroutes. And it freaking tells me once again to turn onto somebody's private property. Yeah, I've got no spare tire. My roommate, we drove at different speeds, so I don't know where she's at. I don't even know if Google gave her the same freaking directions, right? Like, cause Google's like just taking me places. So I'm like starting to panic. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna turn around. I'm like, I really freaking hope that my tire doesn't pop on this shitty ass road. whatever. I'm gonna go back into that shade. So I'm like hoping, you know, I'm like, I really hope I run into my roommate. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I have no service. I'm on this gravel road, like, so I'm freaking tripping. I think, hear me out. I think that Google gets paid by billionaires to MapQuest people like me in the wrong direction so they can hunt me and kill me like Hostile style. That's what was running through my mind. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna die. Like, Chainsaw Massacre, some guy's gonna like pop out and chop me up. Like, I watch too many horror movies, I know. Okay, this is looking super muddy. This is super Christmas. Christmas in July? Shit. This goes up in August. Christmas in August? Yeah. This is not going where I wanted it to, but I don't care. I'm gonna go into this. At the end of the day, it just washes off. So I'm just playing and having fun. But yeah, so that happened. But after that, we ended up running into my roommate, so we turned, you know, because we turned around and we ran into him. We're like, no, you can't keep going. We're gonna keep driving back, and we're gonna drive together, and we're gonna meet in Sisters, which was the next closest town, and we knew that like there would be signs to get us there. So yeah, that's what we did. We went to this place called the Cove Palisades, and yeah, it was really pretty. And we hiked up Fort Smith on Misery Bridge, and that was amazing. And my kids were not very happy at first, but then they thought it was really cool and went along with it, so I'm glad that happened. Hey. Okay, I'm gonna try to salvage this look, and I'm gonna go into this shade. I'm probably asking for trouble, but you know, we're just playing around. To make it more purple instead of red, because I'm not digging this whole Christmas in August. But yeah, so it was fun, and it was a nice getaway, and yeah. I'm gonna layer some more because yeah, why not? I'm gonna go into this lighter purple. Oh, a couple of months ago, we have 3 pet rats, and 1 passed away. And then today, my daughter writes me while I'm at work, my 12-year-old, and she's like, I found, you know, Luis, and she's just passed away. So I came home and buried their pet rat, which was really sad, and I'm really kind of sad that my daughter, you know, had to find her while nobody was home. But yeah, okay, negative, positive, negative, I'm all over the place. It's been a while since I've done this. Maybe that's why I'm all weird. I'm gonna go into this shimmer. It's a dark green. Yeah. How have you guys been? I already said to go follow Kim, right? Go follow Kim. She's awesome. She does a lot of giveaways if you like giveaways, but that's not the only reason why I follow her or do follow her, but I know that's something that makes some people want to follow you. Yeah. Yeah, this look is pretty wild, don't you think? I think so. That's cool. It's cool. I don't know if it's really cool, you guys, because it's pretty freaking wild. But, oh crap. Oh, I can pronounce this word. I'm gonna go into tequila. Hey, look, it's a word that I know. Ah. Do you drink tequila? I don't drink really at all. And tequila is not one that I drink anymore. If I was to drink, I'd drink like a cider or a mimosa. Mimosa? Is that what it's called? Well, see, I don't drink very often. Or, hear me out, vodka with lemon juice or lemonade or screwdriver, because I'm that basic. That's right, I'm that basic. I'm gonna take that tequila shade and bring it in here. But yeah, I'm pretty basic with alcohol. I got drinking before I was legal age, and I kind of burnt out on that whole experience. By the time I was 21, I was done and over drinking. Every once in a while I'll have something, but I never have enough to get like drunk. And since surgery, I haven't had anything, because I can probably get really drunk really quick, like ridiculously quick. So I've been scared to try it. Okay. I don't know what this is, but sometimes once I do my full face, it'll look better. So I'm going to go do my full face. I'm going to come back and I'm going to bring you up close and personal to see this iffy look up close. And don't go anywhere, because we have to say our goodbyes. This is the eggplant from KVD. You'll have to let me know down below what you think of this look. It's a lot. It's a little bit of a lot. I thought about adding some more, like just keep adding, right? Why not? And going up into my temples and doing like adding like the brighter shade, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, just let me know down below what you think of this look. I hope you guys were okay with my adult humor, my adult conversation. I'm not normally so dirty, but you know, I had to tell my stories, and I know I was kind of negative, kind of positive, kind of negative. Sorry, just keeping it real. I'm feeling super chatty today, so hopefully, Kim, you don't mind. Thank you again so much, Kim, for, you know, doing another collab with me. I enjoy doing collabs with you, and I cannot wait to see what look you create. I am sure that it's going to be a little bit prettier than this one. I mean, I like this, but for the season, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And again, like I said, I'm gonna tag her down below, and you should follow her. And if this palette is still on sale and you like these colors, you should get it. Like, I'm not a palette pusher, you guys, but this palette, all of the details is stunning. The experience of using this palette is amazing, even though I'm not a big fan of this look. It performed wonderfully. As you saw, I had no issues. So pigmented, so stunning, so beautiful. The color story, it's very Christmassy, but that's when it came out. But anyways, I love it. I love this palette, and I'm wearing the heart earrings because, okay, you guys, I have no idea how long this video is, so I'm just gonna go. I really hope to see you next time, and that I didn't scare you away. All right, bye. Oh, and again, go check him out. Okay.